What is up? We're about to do an unboxing slash review for the Samsung T380 Renewed. Unassuming. Alright, so this is what it looks like. You can see the return label in there. Not a good sign, but you know, whatever. Certified from Amazon. Cool. I'm gonna open this thing up. Looks like we got a charger over here, and the device itself really well wrapped. I've actually never seen even new stuff wrapped that well. So one sec. All right, that's it. Absolutely no signs of use at first glance, at least. A little dusty, but that's not anyone's fault. Please focus. Yep, USB-C. Actual Samsung charger. Wasn't expecting that. Was expecting some knockoff. This one doesn't look genuine, but I have no way of telling, nor do I care. Anyway, pardon my nails. What do we got? We got just one speaker on this side and the USB-C. We've got the volume rocker and the power button on this side. Over here we've got in 3.5 millimeter jack. Here we've got camera, flash, right there, T380. Wow, Energy Star, exciting. I mean, I'm surprised about how untouched this looks. Any little scratch you're seeing on there, it's just foam from the package. No actual scratches on there at all. The thing looks great. Let's see if it powers on. It does come pre-charged. If you love or hate the quality of this video, you can thank the LG G7 Thin Q. I do absolutely love this phone. Maybe I'll do a review of that as well. Not the snappiest startup. I saw some reviews about these things already being logged in, so it'll be interesting to see if that's a thing. Cool. Cool. Setup took all of, I don't know, 1 minute. Using the Samsung Tab 8 for about a week now. It's packing a quad-core processor, 2 gigs of RAM. It's got like only 16 gigs of onboard storage, but it does have the SD card expandability with no issues at all. 1200 by 800 resolution. Battery life is like 14 hours or so, and the whole reason I bought this is primarily for travel and hanging out away from home, or I wouldn't want $1,000 computer just hanging out and you know, potentially getting walked off with. So anyway, so I picked this thing up. I'm going to talk about the things I really like about it, a few things that I don't, no deal breakers. All in all, this is a great machine, so let's get into it. The number one best thing about this is the value for money. So I spent $120 for this. It is renewed. Brand new would be $170. Comparable options are this Lenovo tablet that's like between 80 and 100 bucks. It's an 8-inch, has mixed reviews, seemed like a gamble. Other options are your Fire HD tablet. The 8 is a little bit less and the 10 is a little bit more, but the HD 8 is cheaper. Your other options are a used iPad from many moons ago. So for the money, this one had the most RAM. It had the best display. It was from the most reputable manufacturer. It has the most up-to-date software, that being Android 8.1 and Samsung's 9.5 experience at the time of this recording. Some other good tablets out there, however, they may be stuck in Android 7 or lower. 2 is the battery life. Is there like a battery settings here? Will it show me how long this thing's been on? Yeah, look at that. I'm not charging it overnight. I've left this, I haven't picked this thing up since last week when I was at the pool or whatever, so it's just been sitting. Compare that to a Fire tablet. When they say 7 hours, they don't mean 7 hours or 4 hours, whatever, of screen on time. They mean like 4 or 7 hours. That thing will shut off if it's not plugged into a charger. Our next probe, Bluetooth and other connectivity, that mainly being USB for what I'm talking about here. This thing is an 8-inch computing machine if you want it to be. Alright, another reason I got this tablet is I do like taking pictures, believe it or not, even though I'm rocking this probably 20-year-old camera now. I think this came out in, what, 2006? Oldie but a goodie, still better than a cell phone camera. But anyway, that connects into here. Open that right on here. You can't really, oh, it's scanning all my photos right now. So we'll give that a second there. And there you go. Thank God that was the nudes or something. Wouldn't that be amazing? I'm too old for nudes. Anyway, let's just import a couple. Old Town Alexandria the other day. I'm not very good, but I'm learning. Import's pretty quick. Carly, don't kill me. Let's see, where did those go? And there they are, right there in my Google Photos app right away. So I love that. So one of the reasons I got this was to start playing around more with this and photo editing in Lightroom. The cost of Lightroom on a desktop is like $100 a year, $120 a year. This tablet's $120 and Lightroom is free on a tablet, so do the math on that. Really good deal. Great colors. Show me some love if you like that shit. Look at that. Oh, that little bespoke in the background. Anyway, this next one isn't so much unique to the Samsung as much as it is to a tablet, and a tablet of this size. I had a 7-inch. It wasn't really big enough. It was not really any bigger than my phone these days. 10-inch, if you're laying in bed or you're sitting in like a beach chair or something. It sounds pathetic to be like, oh my God, it's so heavy and cumbersome, this 0.3 pound tablet. But you know, over a while, it's not enjoyable. So I think the 8-inch really is the sweet spot. Just a quick sound test from a song that I don't think I'll have any issues with playing here, but so I know that's not a fair test, friggin' tablet versus powered desktop speakers. I know that's not a fair test, but I know that the sound quality doesn't pick up well on the phone mic, so I was just hoping maybe that can show kind of the difference of warmth and depth of actual speakers versus the little piece of trash inside of this thing. It's really not very good. That said, I have no problems just hooking it up to my Wonder Boom over here, which is a really nifty travel one. You wouldn't get this if you were using it at home or anything like that for regular use, but for travel, hanging out, hotels, Wonder Boom is the way to go. Let's go into my next con. That is that it's not HD. Now, it's not a huge deal because it's like a 1200 by 800 display, and you're at 720. I don't know if it upscales, and I don't really even know what that means. The picture's not bad by any means, but what happens is when you try to load a video, I think because of the slow Wi-Fi card, it's one of those like BGN as opposed to the AC wireless. I don't know, look it up. But the Wi-Fi's not great, and then plus you don't have the HD, so when you start a video, often it'll be in like 240p to get started, and you have to manually switch it, it's a first world problem. Yeah, see, auto 480. Sometimes it'll do 240. Now, it's easy. I mean, you just go over there and change it. I don't know why I'm watching a 4K display test on a $100 tablet here, but here we are. You know, it's totally good. There's nothing wrong with it. Obviously, I'm spoiled with my phone. My phone's 2560 by 1440, so when you go from this to that, it's you know, not as nice. Totally fine though. I don't really know what else to cover. I know people usually talk about games and stuff. I don't play games. This is the only thing I've even got on here. Friggin' pool. So we'll see how long it takes to load. It is slower than on my phone. I'll tell you that right now. If you're getting this for gaming, you'd probably be happy with like a Game Boy Color or something. This isn't the fastest game usually anyway, but it is extra slow on this guy here. And man, these colors are changing like crazy. I mean, we're still waiting. I'd speed this up, but I think that's the whole point of why people usually do these game tests. Alright, I don't even want to... Is it going to make me play one-on-one? Don't get this for gaming. How about let's just say that. Let's see. Let's see if it lags with the pool ball. I mean, it's fine now that we're in there. That was embarrassing. I don't know. If it took 2 minutes to open a pool, I'd imagine you saw some lag there. Yeah, not a gaming device by any means. Another just thing or two I like about it. It's got the app drawer there. That's something you're not gonna get on the Apple devices. I think Fire has something kind of like this, but man, Fire's just an awful little thing, and I'll show that in a minute. It's not even a good value because it's so bad that money would just be better saved for one more week while you raise another $10. If you've got anything specific you want to see in here, definitely let me know. I keep this thing pretty plain. I pretty much read on it, watch videos, surf the web, and it's good for all that. Where are my manners? You've been looking at this thing the whole time. You've probably been fixated on this beautiful lime green case, and I didn't even mention it. This is, I don't know what brand it is. I'll let you know in the description, or I'll throw some words on the screen right now. It was cheap. It was like $9. The material is awesome. It's faux leather. Not sure if that's going to come out. Yeah, it looks okay.